Imagine London is still asleep when a single spark decides the fate of an entire city. Before sunrise, England's capital will become an ocean of fire. By the time it's over, London will never be the same again. But the most terrifying part? It didn't have to happen. This story begins in the early hours of September 2nd, 1666, in a small bakery on Pudding Lane. An oven, left smoldering overnight, held a quiet secret. The bakery was built of wood, like most of London. A spark slipped free. At first, it was nothing, just a small, quiet flame. But London was a city waiting to burn. The streets were narrow, the houses leaned towards each other, and roofs were coated with pitch and tar. Fire had nowhere to go, except everywhere. By the time neighbors noticed smoke, the bakery was already lost. The wind, blowing hard from the east, turned that small fire into a living thing. Flames leaped across streets, climbed walls, and raced along rooftops faster than men could run. People woke to the sound of screaming, not in the distance, but right outside their doors. There was no fire department. The only known method to stop a fire was to destroy buildings ahead of it, creating fire breaks. But London's mayor hesitated. He feared lawsuits and backlash for destroying private property. That hesitation sealed London's fate. By midday, the fire was unstoppable. Entire streets vanished in minutes. Homes exploded. Molten lead poured from roofs like rain. Families fled with whatever they could carry, some dragging children through smoke so thick they couldn't see. As the fire spread, rumors followed. People claimed it was an attack, blaming foreigners, Catholics, and the French. Fear burned alongside the city. By the second day, London was a nightmare. The firestorm created its own wind, throwing flames forward like weapons. Then, the unthinkable happened. St. Paul's Cathedral caught fire. People believed it was fireproof, built of stone, too holy to fall. Booksellers had stored thousands of books inside, thinking they were safe. They were wrong. The books ignited, the roof collapsed, and one of England's greatest symbols crumbled into ash. Finally, King Charles II gave the order to destroy buildings without mercy. Gunpowder was used to blow houses apart, but it was too late. For 4 days, the fire consumed London. When it finally died, the city was gone. More than 13,000 homes and 87 churches were destroyed. Officially, only a handful of deaths were recorded. But historians know the truth. The poor weren't counted. Many were burned so completely there was nothing left to count. Yet, from the ashes came something new. The fire ended medieval London and forced the birth of a modern city. Wooden homes were banned, streets were widened, and architect Sir Christopher Wren rebuilt the skyline, including a new St. Paul's Cathedral that still stands today. London became safer and stronger. But the scars remain, all because of one spark, one moment, one hesitation. If you enjoy deep historical stories like this, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Now let me ask you, if the mayor had acted sooner, could London have been saved? Or was it always destined to burn? Let me know in the comments.